boys and girls. Today we're going to do Math Lesson 2. The materials that you're going to need for your lesson, you will need worksheet, page 5 on the front, 6 on the back, the colored worksheet. You'll need a pencil, your list of days of the week, months of the year, and the red and yellow counters, just like we did yesterday. All right, our standard today is that the student will use addition and subtraction within 20 to solve word problems involving situations of adding to, taking from, putting together, and taking apart. That means we'll be adding and subtracting with numbers less than 20. Okay, our essential question is, how do I add within 10? Okay. Problem of the day. If you are 7 years old and your brother is 2 years older than you, how old is he? And let's see how we figure out the answer. All right, so some of you may already be 7. So think about, how do we figure out if your brother is 2 years older than you? I know. Let's start with 7 and count on 2 more numbers. So put 7 in your head. Say 7, 8, 9. Now I'm holding up 2 fingers, so that means I've counted on 2. 7 and 2 more makes 9. So we just counted on. That's how we figure out the answer. And that's a strategy for adding. Okay, let's count. I want you to count with me to 20. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, good job. Practice that again later on with your 100 chart. Okay, let's take a look at our calendar. Now, I've updated our calendar for today. I put a new piece up there. So let's see if we can figure it out. First, we'll look at the top of the calendar. The name of the month is always listed at the top of the calendar. See if you can remember what the name of the month is from yesterday's lesson. Starts with the letter S. S says S. So sound it out with me. September. September. The month is September. All right? Now, pull out your list of the months of the year and let's go over them together. Put your finger at the top on January and let's read. Get ready. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Let's go back and count. Start at the top of your list and count to see how many months in the year there are. I'm going to hold up a finger until I run out of fingers while we count. I'll say the names of the months as we count. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Uh-oh, I'm out of fingers. Got to start over. November, December. So I have 10 fingers, so that was 10. And then November and December made 11, 12. There are 12 months in a year. All right? Now, the days of the week are listed across the top of the calendar under the month. Let's read the days of the week. Pull out your list and read with me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. How many days in a week? See if you can remember from yesterday. If you can't remember, we can count. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 days in a week. Okay? Now, yesterday was this day right here. Yesterday was September 14th, and that was a Monday. All right, so let's put Monday right here. Today we'll write it with red. All right, yesterday was Monday. Okay? And yesterday was the 14th. Well, the next number that comes after 14 is 15. So today is the 15th, September 15th. So we've got September written. We're going to put 15. And the year is 2020. And that's written 2020. 2020. Okay? Now, if today is Tuesday, what's tomorrow going to be? I put my finger on the space for tomorrow, and I go up. What day of the week starts with Wednesday? Tomorrow will be Wednesday. I hope I have enough room to get it in this box. Oops. It's going to be hanging out of the box. Okay, Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Repeat after me. Today is Tuesday, September 15th, 2020. Let's do it again. Today is Tuesday, September 15th, 2020. Okay? Now, our vocabulary that we're working on this week, the term is in all. In all means when you have two or more groups of something and you want to find out how many there are all together, you count them all together to find out in all. How many are in all? All right, now, we have a story that we're going to model using the counters. All right, how many little dogs do we have? Little black and brown dogs. We have 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get out 3 counters. And then we have, I'm not sure what these are. This is a little brown and white dog. How many of those do we have? 1, 2.
Miss A. Spires, please call the office. Miss A. Spires, please call the office.
We don't want them to get mixed up with these down here. All right, so now we're going to show this with 2 counters. Whoops, that one's not cloned. Let me clone it right quick. Infinite cloner, okay. 1, 2. So let's see how many we have in all. Count the counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 dogs in all. All right. Now let's do this one. This time we won't use the counters. We'll just use the fish that are already here. There were 3 red fish and 1 blue fish. How many fish were there all together or in all? That means start counting and don't stop until you counted all of them. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many are there all together? Or in all? 4. Okay, now you'll need your colored worksheet. We're going to be on page 5. All right, we're going to use our counters, our red and yellow counters, to help us work out the problems. This says there's 1 big duck, so we'll let that big duck be red. And there are 2 little ducks. So what color will they be? They'll be yellow. That way we can look back at our picture and tell our story. There's 1 big duck and then 2 more little ducks come along. How many ducks are there all together? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 in all. Okay? Story number 1, see the blue one right here, is about fish. We have 2 fish. You know what? Let's start with the yellow ones this time. It doesn't matter which color we do first, just so we use 2 different colors. So we have 2 fish, and then we have 2 more fish. All right, so this time we'll use the red ones. See, we still get the same answer, even though we didn't use red first. Okay? Count. Start at the beginning and count all of them. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many fish in all? 4. Okay? Now we're doing a story about bees. Find the blue 2. That's our second story. Okay. we have 3 bees. Let's start with red this time. We have 3 bees. Let's get them going here. 1, 2, 3. And then we have 2 bees. We're going to get 1, 2. Now count how many bees in all and write it right here. Start right here. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 is the right answer. There are 5 bees in all. Okay? On the back side, we're just going to continue to practice what we're doing. We're working out a problem. We're modeling a problem. And then we will find out how many in all. The first story has 2 frogs and then 2 more frogs. We'll get, I forgot to clone that one. Let me clone it. All right. 2 more. So count how many frogs and write the number right here. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to write the number 4. Four frogs in all. All right. Now we're going to do a story about geese. We have 2 geese. Let's get our 2 geese lined up. And then we have 4 geese. So let's get those out. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, count all the geese together. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when you count and you're trying to keep up with how many you have of something, touch each thing as you count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be sure you don't move your finger faster than you're counting. Okay? The last one. We have 4 turtles. Let's get our 4 turtles out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1 turtle. So it's going to be our yellow one. Count all of the turtles and then write your number. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many are there in all? 5. There are 5 turtles. Because in all means what? It means count all of what you have in 2 or more groups to find out how many there are in all. Okay, this is going to be independent practice. You're going to use your counters to show how many. It tells you how many. And then count how many in all and write it. Okay, on this side, we're going to look at the story and we're going to write a sentence about it. We're going to write an addition sentence. All right, so look in the top row. How many mice do you see? 1, 2. So we're going to put 2 here. How many mice in the next row? Count. 1, 2, 3. Now let's count all the mice. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Plus means we're going to add. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So you'll count how many cats in the top row and write it down. Count how many cats in the bottom row and write it right here. And then count all the cats and put your number here. Okay? Great job, boys and girls.